see every day above ground. You never know when your life will go.
So even on this crypto thing, I do want to learn a lot more. I've got a little yeah. I call him like my friend. We met at YouTube Black events. He's been sort of feeding me a steady diet of videos on crypto and stuff. But he put me on. There was one guy that's he's got something called copy my crypto or something like that. I think it's called, where you can copy his work. You can piggyback on whatever he's doing. He'll tell you when to buy, when to sell. Even if it's a flip, he somehow seems to win from it. One of it, he picks like 28 crypto, and he's like, if you put $100 in each of them, that same $100 would have been. Nah, I don't think that's his name. Let me tell you what his name is. You would have been up basically 80 grand during this time. Actually, yeah, you're a good person to ask about this. Not asking you for advice. I know you can't do that. His name is James McMahon or James McMahon. The website is called copymycrypto.com. I like that the website looks looks basic as hell. That's good. I'm like, okay, it will scare off the sort of faint-hearted, which is fine, because you don't want this thing becoming, you know what I mean? You don't want it becoming the new avocado, where it's like, they're all running in, and now no one could afford it. I don't know how legit this is. He's been making videos the whole way, so I need to kind of check out what he's been up to and see if I find the logic in it, or if I agree with the math or whatever. And then these are the things I'd be aware of people like, of course, obviously, right? Like, because I see stuff like this and it's like, on the brink of retirement at 34. James is the only crypto expert who is clear on which coins to buy and avoid. The others don't do this. They review every coin under the sun, but that just confuses me, as I don't know how to pick one coin over another, which is all I care about. I thank the universe I found James's channel when I did, as his advice has put me on the brink of a very early retirement. That's Philip Sullivan, 34, from Manchester. Not saying he's scamming or anything, but there's no shortage of Scambodians. Well, so what supposedly makes his thing sort of bulletproof is he's like got a video journal of the entire process that he's been doing, right? So you can sort of check you could check the dates and times of what he said back when till now to see if it adds up. But yeah, there was one coin that he made a killing off of. I think it's called Phantom. He invested in it when it was 0.0051 and it rose to 2.86. So if you put $100 on that, you would have gotten pretty much nearly 60 grand in return. Yeah. The rest of the coins, the returns are sort of meager. That one coin is what he's sort of staking his reputation on, it seems. Although, if I'm honest, if you make 2 grand off of 100 as an investment, I'm guessing you're gonna be quite happy with that. So, if anything, I'd use it as a resource, but not copy and move for move. For sure. I mean, you could still copy and move for move, but there'll be some that you'll be more convinced in, and then others you won't be. I would guess, at least. But I really want to sort of understand it on my own first, before I go copy anything and do anything. That's my sort of concern with crypto and stuff like this. It's like, make sure you understand what the hell you're doing first. With this NFT stuff, that's probably a look for me, as in, I understand the the creator side of it, is in you create art, and instead of having to make it tangible, it's like the it's like ebooks for artists, basically, or creatives. So I'm alright with that. I just need to find out, you know what I mean, to make sure you're not sort of selling low, and then people take they buy your NFTs and then they make a killing from it, because they know where to take it to get it to the highest level. I want to sort of try and learn the sort of places to take stuff to, because that's really where I might put my first film on there. Really and truly. I've not given up, but it don't make no sense trying to get it on, like, get British television to pay for it, to get Netflix and them, they're sort of snobs when it comes to certain, you have to use a certain style of camera, all of this stuff, where, well, Amazon Prime will pretty much take anything, as long as you get the right, but you have to go through an aggregator. These aggregators tend to, yeah, it's all muddy, and all of that third party shit where everyone's gatekeeping, or they're like, the barriers in terms of cost are just so high, where it's like, yo, I created something. There's a value to the fact that I created something. Yes, you got a business to run, but your business is no business without creativity. And for Netflix, it also has to suck. Listen, man, I'm not gonna be drawn on that. In case when I put this up, they're like, you said we suck. We'll never work with you. They just blacklist my name. I'm like, let me. It's on screen. I didn't say that. He did. I mean, you got Disney, Hulu, Apple TV, even YouTube. I guess is coming into the game now soon. So, you know, there are opportunities for sure. But yeah, if I could do the NFT thing where it's like you sell, I don't know, a certain amount of, so only a certain amount of people will ever see this film, and this is the first film I've ever made, so it will hold its value based on, if you ever do more films, well, the first film becomes even more valuable because people might want to go see that. If you become really successful, they can sell it on for a killing, so on and so forth. But yeah, may do that, because the whole self-distribution thing it's quite costly, adds up. Whereas to me, with this NFT thing, it's like I said, it's like what ebooks were to the publishing industry. It was like a way to, fair enough, not everyone could be convinced to choose an ebook over a tangible book. Look, I got a bookshelf behind me, so I'm one of the first people to say I like physical books. But I could see the merit in, especially a useful or a good ebook. Right, something you could take everywhere, have with you all the time. Whereas books, you know, there's you know what I mean? There's only but so much space on the bookshelf. Yeah, so I suppose this is the part of the night where I thank everyone for supporting the stream. Thank you for coming out and spending your time with me. Appreciate that.